Hey folks, this is Jonathan E2004 Productions here, and I apologize for not making any videos recently because I was pretty dramatic that I didn't pass the peace test about a week ago, but I rebooked my test on the 3rd of April, and hopefully I can pass, but I'm not talking about driving. I'm going to be talking about something else. I'm going to do my BBC VHS collection. And if you remember the last time I did this, well, I only had a few, but now I've got more. And some of them are in cases, but most of them are just tapes only. So I'll get everything set up and we'll get started right after this. Okay, now I got everything set up, and unfortunately there's only like 6 of them with cases, but the other ones are tapes only, but it doesn't even matter. Let's get started anyway. Excuse me. First up with is Here Comes the Teletubbies, 1998 VHS. This is actually the very first Teletubbies video to be released in Australia. Okay, the next one I've got is Dance with the Teletubbies, 1998 VHS. I believe this is the second Teletubbies video to be released in Australia. Alright, next up we got is Happy Christmas from the Teletubbies, 1998 VHS. Now, if you remember in the last video, I thought this was released in 2000, but that's not the case because this is a 1988 VHS. But this is the first Teletubbies Christmas video to release in Australia. I think this is the only one, to be honest. Alright, let's move my leg out of the way. Here's the front. Spine profile picture of Dipsy. In the back. Oh, by the way, if you don't know who the Teletubbies are, there's Po, Lala, Dipsy, and Tinky Winky. Here's the video. And inside, on the left side, shows other Teletubbies videos available to buy. Dance with the Teletubbies, I've got that one. Nursery Rhymes, I'll get that one. And Here Come the Teletubbies, I've got that one as well. And on the right side, it just shows the other Teletubbies merchandise available to buy. The Teletubbies album, Fun with the Teletubbies audio, Teletubbies CD-ROM, Teletubbies, what's it say here? Poe's Magic Wishing. Oh, Poe's Magic Watering Can. It's a book. And Puddle Indoors. I don't know if that's a book. But you know, it kind of doesn't matter anyway. Oh, yes. Okay. Next one I've got is... I thought I heard something. Next one I've got is Teletubbies Uh-Oh Messes and Muddles, 1999 VHS. This is actually one of my favorite ones, to be honest. And if you remember in the last video, it was damaged, and it wasn't working, but I got it working again, and it still works. Oh, yes, it does. This is actually the first Teletubbies colored label. Just like the Wiggles and the High Five. Pretty cool. Alright, next up with Teletubbies Big Hug, 1999 VHS. So here's the front. Spine, profile picture of the Teletubbies. And the back. Here's the video. And yet again, this is another colored one. Trying to get it to focus. Come on. Okay, you know what that'll do. And inside, on the left side, shows the same videos as the Christmas video. And on the right side shows 2 new videos available to buy. Yes, I was right. Happy Christmas from the Teletubbies, I've got that one. And Mrs. and Muddles, I've got that one as well. Okay. Next up with Teletubbies Musical Playtime 2000 VHS. It's another great one. Alright, next up with Ready to Play with the Tweenies 2000 VHS. This is actually the very first... Sorry, hurt me. This is actually the very first Tweenies video to be released in Australia. See, there's Bella, Milo, Fizz, and Jake. Here's the front. Spine, no profile picture. And the back. Here's the video. And inside, it just shows other Tweenies merchandise available to buy. Tweenies Songtime, I'll get that one. Sorry about that. Ready to Play with the Tweenies CD-ROM. Funaroonie, the audio track. Messy Time books. And the Messy Time books are Fun and Games Activity Book and what's this one? Sticky Sticker Book. That's a cool name. And the Storytime books. Now, looking after Doodles, and I'm Not Scared. Alright, next up with Tweenies Animal Farm 2001 VHS. I think the East Hills Public School had that tape, and I don't like watching that video. Alright, anyway, next up with Tweenies Songtime is Fabaroonie 2001 VHS. This is actually another one of my favorites, because my favorite song from that tape is We're Going to the End of the Rainbow. Alright, next up with Teletubbies Hands, Feet, and Dirty Knees 2002 VHS. I think this is another one of my favorites, when they actually jump into the muddy puddle. Oh, Lord. All right, next up with Tweenies Songs and Surprises 2002 VHS. This is actually another one of my favorites. You know what another one of my favorites is that I'm going to get back really soon? Laughs, Giggles. I can't remember the full name of it, but it's called Laughs, Giggles, and Party Games. If I said that correctly. Yeah. Anyway, next up with BBC Children's Favorites 2003 VHS. This is actually an Australian version of the video CBBS Favorites, because I don't think CBBS was created here. No, it didn't exist here back in the day. It only existed in the UK. So I remember the original 4 presenters from CBBS. And their names are Sue, Sydney, Poi, which is the voice for Poe in the Teletubbies, and Chris. But yeah, before CBBS was created, there was a channel called CBBC. Anyway, next up with Tweenies Messy Time 2003 VHS. This is actually another one of my favorites, I think. Yeah. And now moving on to the tapes with the covers. Alright, next up with is Tweenies Music is Pop-a-Rooney 2003 VHS. This is the last Tweenies video to be released on VHS in Australia. And by the way, I don't have one Fimbles VHS, which I don't have the others, but I'm hoping to get them really soon. I know James Clisby has them. All right. Anyway, here's the front, spine, no profile picture, and the back. It includes, this is actually the full episode from the series Top of the Pops, and it includes 3 music videos: Lollipop, Best Friends Forever, and Number 1. Here's the video. I had that on tape only, but it was broken, so luckily I got a new one. Anyway, inside, it shows all the other Tweenies merchandise is available to buy. Tweenies, Animals. Oh, that's what the name is. Animals and Friends, Party Games, Laughs and Giggles. I was close. I've got the DVD version. And Songtime 2 and Songtime is February. I've got the DVD as well. Tweenies Live, I'll get that one. And It's Messy Time, I've got that one as well. And the Tweenies CD, which is called Friends Forever. And the CD-ROM, get ready to play. And Doodles Bones on the Game Boy. Oh, I never heard of that before. On the Game Boy Color. Wow. Game Boy was... Children loved the Game Boy in the 2000s. And the 90s. And the late 90s. The late 80s. Okay. Anyway, next up with Fimbles, Twinkles, Toots, and Fimbling Hoots 2004 VHS. This is the last Fimbles video to be released on VHS in Australia. Like I said, I don't have the other ones, but I'm hoping to get them in the sleeve. I know James Clisby has them. All right. If you're wondering who the characters are, I really hope they say in the back. Okay. I can't find. Okay. So that's Pom, baby Pom, over here. That's Flory. Yeah, that was Flory. And what's the other guy's name? I can't remember the name. Oh my god! I know Roly. I know the purple creature guy. His name's Roly Mo. And yeah. Anyway, here's the front, spine, no profile picture, and the back. Here's the video. And inside, yeah, these are the videos I mean. Inside, on the left side, shows other Fimbles videos available to buy. What's the video? I can't see the name, it's so dark. Get the Fimbling Feeling, I'll get that one. Let's Find the Fimbles, I'll get that one too. And Fimbly Bimbly, I'll get that one as well. And on the other side, excuse me, on the other side there's other Tweenies merchant, not Tweenies, what they are, the Fimbles, other Fimbles merchandise. I can't see, it's so dark. That's the activity book. That's the sticker book. That's the storybook, the CD-ROM, and that's the CD-ROM. That's the storybook. Okay. Sorry, I can't see because it's so dark in here. Anyway, all right. The last one I've got is Teletubbies again, 2004 VHS. This is the last Teletubbies video to be released on VHS in Australia. So it's the front, spine, profile picture of Dipsy, in the back. Here's the video. And inside, it just shows other Teletubbies videos available to buy. Meet the Teletubbies, I'll get that one. Busy Day, I'll get that one. Happy Weather Stories, I'll get that one. Animals Big and Small, I'll get that one. Bedtime, I'll get that one. Ready, Set, Go, I'll get that one. And What's That, I'll get that one as well. All right. Okay, so that's it. I gotta go and peace out later.